Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd. Today we're talking about Lower Decks, and one thing that you may notice by now, with 3 episodes having gone by, is that the running theme of this season is these riffs that are popping up around the quadrant. The thing that brought the Cerritos into a parallel universe where they're the same people who made different decisions. Another one in episode 2 where they discover a starship from a micro universe. And in this one where Boimler and Mariner go to investigate a anomaly that's in the probably the beta quadrant near Kronos. And the story takes place almost completely on Kronos. There's a B story where the doctor, the psychiatrist, is met by some of his snooty colleagues and how that's dealt with. And then, of course, Mariner trying to return a favor to an old Klingon friend, and seems to also know a member of the local council. So always she has her contacts around the known Star Trek universe. And Boimler, of course, has now been studying up on Klingons, and so we have a lot of Easter eggs in this episode of various Klingon phrases and rituals, which they pointed out that the Klingons have just a whole lot of rituals, and they do. And they repeat the thing that they did for Worf's birthday on TNG with the shock rod as they go through essentially a gauntlet. And they put a kind of a spin on it that actually is an interesting way for it to work. Say a little bit more about Klingon society, but generally speaking, it was a solid episode with a plot that you can follow, and once again, something that is building toward the end of the season in this these anomalies that are around the galaxy. So not much more than that to it. It's entertaining, as always. The jokes hit, and with... And we learned something about the Doctor's race, which are a bunch of culinary types, that the Doctor was one of the outcasts by being a psychologist. Nevertheless, that's the story this time around, and we hope that you're enjoying it as we are, and will be with us next week when we have yet another of the Babylon 5 episodes to review, and Deep Space Nine, and back again with more Lower Decks. So until then, don't go far.